Cream Black.
Yeah, hold on, I'm answering the text.
I bet. What's popping, y'all? You know what I'm saying? We live. We finally live to letting everybody know. You know what I mean? But we about to get this joint popping. Ain't nobody in here yet. We gonna wait for the first person to join up before I really get my spiel. Song I give it 2 times in a row. What's popping, y'all, man? We lit. We live. Another episode. Throw some D's on them. My man, Dre here. My man Calvin gonna join up on us when he get back in the crib. You know what I'm saying? Just letting y'all know this is my favorite song right now. If y'all have not seen Judas and the Black Messiah, y'all gotta go see that joint.
Yo, hey, I was about to watch
HBO
that
Max,
last
everything.
night, bro, but I had to watch How High though.
Hey, How High funny is, I'm not gonna lie.
The Mark of Buddha.
Hey, Jay-Z really snapped on this joint, bro. I don't care what nobody say.
Come on, bro. Niggas know Jay, bro. Jay is that man.
Yeah, what? Okay. Yeah, nah, Jay really snapped on this joint, bro. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. He snapped.
Hey, babe. Let me show you this joint real quick. Like, this joint not like
make
modern,
sure y'all tagging
hashtag
like
OC modern, but it's not like
TSDO in the comments,
either.
ready on Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, Twitter, hashtag.
I'm about to send you the
TSDO.
I'm gonna put everybody in the group chat. It's 3 places, so we gotta pick between these 3.
Make sure y'all tagging y'all friends, y'all family, y'all sisters' friends, y'all boyfriends' friends, family, everybody, man. My man Drake kind sidetracked it right now. He trying to get stuff together for his B-Day.
Man,
we're gonna be out Vegas. We're gonna be out Vegas. You know what it is. Hey, bro, I don't care nobody say, bro. This song snap. Jonah here next. No, I go Durkio next. You know what I mean? My man Durkio.
I'm about to make this group chat now. I need everybody.
Y'all want Durkio? Y'all want Durkio or y'all want Pooh Shiesty? Which one y'all want?
Dirt.
All right, back here left.
Yeah.
Play that deluxe jump.
Nah, everybody playing that joint, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, I'm about
to. When I tell y'all this is the wildest, matter of fact, how was y'all weekend?
How was the weekend, man?
I literally worked all weekend, doubles every day.
Oh, word? My man Mook getting that money.
Getting that money, fool.
The money, fool.
For real, it ain't even about the money. It's learning how to run a business. You feel me?
Are you learning how to run a business?
Yeah, but you gotta
them hands.
They say even the worst, teachers can be the best teachers sometimes because they teach you what not to do. You feel me?
Facts.
It's easy to learn from someone who know what they're doing. They teach you what to do, but what happens when you don't know what you're not supposed to be doing and you do something that you're not supposed to do? You're like, well, I didn't know I was supposed to do that.
So. Okay. So you starting a business?
Yeah, I stay around my managers at all times, working doubles, stay behind the scenes, seeing how they go about certain scenarios, certain situations, this, that, and the third. And then I go back and I talk to the employees. And, employees always talk about managers. So I just listen to what they're saying, what they think the managers could do better, this, that, and the third. And then when it's my time to run the business, I know what I need to do, what not to do, what I can do, what I got to do.
Facts.
So just trying to set myself up for the future. You feel me?
Facts. I feel that. Hey, I'm at my job. I'm a manager now. You know what I'm saying? Since I got that promotion, I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. After this weekend, I almost said I'm done being a manager, bro. I'm good.
You lying on who?
I swear to God, Mook. I normally call you and Mom probably like at least once a week, twice a week. You know what I'm saying? Once on the weekend just to say what's up, right? How many times did I call y'all this weekend?
0,
bro. I lied to you not, bro. This weekend I was stressed, bro. Like I'm talking OD stress, like stress-induced depression off of work, bro. Young Thug, Lil Durk, Mulatto, and Future on the Go Crazy remix. Is anybody snap?
That's why it's pinning on Twitter.
With that being said, that's the first topic.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, are you
Me.
What's poppin'? Welcome to another show with Throw Some D's on. Keep down one man for now, but he will be joining up a little later. I'm your gracious host, A Dave. We got my man Dre in the cut, Dre the man. You know what I mean? We got my man Mook 2 times, Mookie Mook, whatever you want to call Slim. You know what I'm saying? Call him anything but Darren. That's my man Mook. We back at y'all again, coming to y'all from coast to coast. You know what I mean? We got a packed show lined up for y'all. I ain't even gonna hold you. Normally I be having the topics on deck, but this show we kind of chill, bro. Chill on me. This Thursday or this Tuesday. Dang, look, I don't even know the day.
Thursday.
I told you, bro. We winging it. You know what I'm saying? It was a hectic weekend at work. Niggas did not know like what, bro. Outside of my job, I didn't do anything else. That was it. Everything I love. And by the way, y'all thought I was done with the horns.
You must love this button, bro. Like you love the button.
I had to bring it back because y'all really thought I was done with the horns. We keeping the horns coming every show. This is what we do.
We loved it. We love the noise.
It's my favorite part of the whole show. You know what I'm saying? So I had to talk a little bit.
That's the favorite part. Crazy.
That's my favorite part, bro. Nah, Simone, I'm gonna put his government name out there. Ain't nothing you gonna do about it. But we don't call him that. You know what I'm saying? We call him Mook like that.
Thank you, Miss Simone.
But bro, this weekend was wild. I ain't had no time to search topics, so we winging it. This is just gonna be cool.
You can't be doing that. You can't be doing that to me, bro. I kill.
You do what?
I kill everybody who know my government.
You do what? You do what? I'm just making sure I heard correctly. Oh, okay. All right, bet. So, yeah, bro. It just, bro. You was the only one talking. It was just a wild week at work. You know what I'm saying? You know, being in before I got my manager position. You know what I'm saying? I could I hear about stuff that go on. I could just laugh about it and give advice like, "Oh, you should have did it. You should have did this. You should have did that." Now I'm in a position. I ain't laughing no more, bro. It ain't funny no more. When you the one who gotta deal with it, it ain't funny. Cause I'm just going. I'm not going to tell y'all exactly what happened this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm pretty sure I got some coworkers that might be watching. You know what I'm saying? The most I'm gonna say is, in the day, we have 9 shifts, so 9 people work. 9 shifts.
Yeah, 4 at first. Bugging.
In one day, we had 6 people call out. People call out. We had 6 people call out. So we had 3 people who could cover 9 shifts. 6 people who could cover 9 shifts. And on top of that, we have 5 managers. But the weekend, 3 managers was out of town. So we had 2 managers to cover 5 locations.
Oh, y'all must have been driving around. They would have paid for my gas, you know, like the mileage, you know, for driving around like that. Yeah.
Hey, fool. It's coming. It's coming. That is. Yeah. It was look, and that's the least of what I had to go through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So work was crazy. But first topic of the day, Chris Brown announced Go Crazy remix. You know what I mean? He said Young Thug, Lil Durk, Mulatto, and Future is gonna be on the remix.
How did Lotto get in this lineup? Damn.
She
She
got
getting
fat
that
butt.
much clout so fast?
You have an issue with Mulatto? Who would you put in this on the remix instead of Mulatto? And if you say one person, I swear to God, I'm gonna smack you.
Not a
Man,
lot.
you could have put.
Go Crazy is not her type of song.
I ain't no Meg, no Cardi, no. I mean, I'm just saying.
I'll
I
put
don't
Saweetie
know.
on
I
the
mean,
Go
but you
Crazy
gotta say
remix.
everybody don't. I never even seen Chris Brown collab with Cardi or
Never.
like that.
But look
I
at
don't
the
know.
other. Look at the other collabs that are on the joint. Future. You gonna put Cardi and Future on the collab together? Name a Cardi and Future song.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. But I mean, that's
Name a
tough.
thug- name-
I'm gonna just say this: it's tough that Lotto just came out for real, and
I think she deserve it. I think she deserve it. Hoti, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that. I didn't think JT or well, let me not the City Girls should have been on the Throat Baby remix. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say this, and niggas gonna hate me for saying this, but I don't care. The Throat Baby remix is probably one of the best remixes that came out in a very long time. For one simple fact, they didn't just add a verse to a song and call it a remix. They remixed that whole song. Cuz had a new verse, the Baby had a new verse, JT, all of them had a new verse, and then they just kept the chorus the same. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, Mulatto's flow wouldn't have fit on don't fit on Go Crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
Bugging.
Go Crazy is
Meg
not a
could've did
mulatto
that,
type
Mulatto.
song.
Like I said, I don't know, man.
I would put Saweetie on Go Crazy before I put Mulatto on there.
And
I
City
said,
Girls fit on Go Baby.
I like I've been saying, bro. I felt like Lotto was, like I said,
Thank you, Simone.
just out and coming, so
Big tripping.
real tough. I mean, it's lit that she get the opportunity like this though, so I hope she kill it though, because that would be a big jump. She's all these names, so it's actually pretty nice.
Bruh. I think Mulatto is gonna fit perfect, bro. Personally.
Right.
With Dirk.
We'll see, bro. When did it come out? Is there a release date?
Let me see. I don't think it's a release date yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't think it's a release date yet. He ain't dropped a release date. He just announced the people who are gonna be on it. I think it definitely fit better than Megan. Because you got to think about how Future is gonna attack that song. He gonna attack that song off some hood nigga shit, some gangster shit. You gotta think how Thug probably gonna attack that song.
You already know how Thug. Thug might outshine niggas, bro. I think Thug go crazy.
Right, Thug probably will. I ain't gonna say he gonna outshine Future. I don't know. Ooh, is Thug gonna okay? Who gonna have the best feature on that song?
Future.
All right, Moose say Future.
Future do have some good junk. I don't know. I'm a Thug fan. I'm a little biased.
I got Future or Dirk. You're having the best feature, bro.
And it's crazy because it's like Dirk in that same joint. Dirk been killing the feature though. He been killing. So that's what I'm saying.
Hey,
I'm gonna say Dirk or Thug. That's my two.
I say we know Thug killed every feature, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Future ain't really killed nothing recently, you know what I'm saying? My man Joe would disagree with me because he a Future fan. Rick Ross did a Tiny Desk concert. Have y'all seen that joint?
Nah. I know that gotta be hilarious.
Rick Ross is underrated.
Rick Ross. Underrated in what? The rap game or just in the game? Because in the game he up.
No, in the game he up. He got MMG, all that. He up in the game, in the rap game. I feel like between Ross and J. Cole, are probably two of the most underrated rappers in the game.
J. Cole, bro, he get a lot of attention though when he drops shit, but it's just like he don't drop too much. So when he drop his shit, everybody be on. But I don't think J. Cole underrated, bro. Cause when you say best rappers, bro, a lot of people say J. Cole. A lot of people he's in a lot of people's top 3. Shit,
I've never never put J. Cole in my top 3 or top 5.
Okay, I'm not fair. You. I've heard some people say, like, I mean, obviously it's by some North Carolina niggas, but it's just still. I heard some people say that, so
I understand that.
Still, Robert Williams.
My point. I think Rick Ross is underrated. You know what I'm saying? When do you ever hear Rick Ross being put in anybody's top 5?
I don't know.
When you hear of anybody ever putting Rick Ross in a top 10? You know what I'm saying? Your average like listener to music ain't gonna put Ross in top 5. Top 10.
I mean, you know, bro. Some people know Rick Ross from that Aston Martin joint. Then you got some joints that he got that was like some bangers for everybody, but everybody don't know the real Rick Ross. Like you gotta listen to his joints. His joints is OC. Like his albums are really be OC.
I feel like it's mad disrespectful that people put Eminem before Rick Ross.
It's just Eminem was an icon in the rap game, bro. So he gonna get a lot of love. Yeah, because he was white. Yeah, and he did that though. You can't knock that, bro. He did that in a culture where his being Caucasian is really hard to do in the rap game. You know what I'm saying? So
it is.
It really is tough in that joint.
No, it is. Next topic. The LAPD is investigating. Have you heard anything about what happened with the LAPD? Yes or no?
Investigating what?
So that's a no. I bet. No, I'll be giving him credit. You know what I'm saying? But he just, I'm gonna leave it there. The LAPD is investigating because somebody within the LAPD circulated or put out a Valentine's Day card with George Floyd saying, "You take my breath away." Should they be fired? Or
you want me to give you my cutthroat answer and then my law answer? Because there's more than one answer.
I was gonna say, before you give me an answer, I'm gonna say this. We know how much we joke about stuff like that and then be like, "Oh, too soon," type shit. You know what I'm saying? So give your cutthroat answer and then give your law answer.
My cutthroat answer is like that person, like you realize might be in a set of attention that you don't want. Like you better hope that your name doesn't get out there. Because if it does, somebody's going to have some words for you now, and then you're going to be a public enemy, like more so like George Zimmerman. Like you're going to be in that category because that wasn't funny.
Right.
That wasn't funny at all. I don't care if it's 10 years from now, because we still got a fight going on. But he don't care about that though. He don't care about that. But someone who did that, he definitely don't care about that because we're not playing like that, because we still have a continue on fighting going on. We still fighting, so we still as a round. He think all that is over. He think it's a game. No, but hey, it's a lot of people like that out there. So don't get it misconstrued. But the law answer is what is the First Amendment, fool? Yeah, I know what the First Amendment is.
Freedom of speech. You have that, but
You have that, but since he is a
a police
LAPD,
officer, exactly,
since he's LAPD,
exactly,
like just like how
exactly.
military people, they can't say bad things about the president and things like that, but you LAPD and you talking about this about a citizen,
Right.
bro.
That you're supposed to protect.
That you're supposed to be protecting, right? Like,
So,
yeah,
so for me, I definitely agree with Chris. I'm saying they should lose their job because yes, you got freedom of speech, but once you sign up to certain jobs, that freedom of speech is no longer your right. You have a new right under that job. Nothing. There's certain things that I can't do due to my job when I'm at work. You know what I'm saying? I might think it's haha funny, all the other stuff. And if I wasn't under that career, I could do that, and there's nothing wrong with that. For him, it is. You know what I'm saying? Because now you're making a joke out of a serious situation. You know what I'm saying? That's not funny. And
it's crazy.
For those who don't know, like I live in Minneapolis. So the spot where George Floyd was killed at, the Cup Foods, I done been down there. You know what I'm saying? I done been down there a couple times. Bruh, the trial's in March. That block is still blocked off. Like you can't drive through that block right now. You know what I'm saying? You go down there, all the buildings still burnt down, still destroyed. The precinct, I think they might have rebuilt it or like rebuilt it back up, you know what I'm saying? But like the Popeyes, all that stuff, still destroyed. Let this trial be anything less than
a conviction.
Nah, not even a conviction. You wanna know the crazy part about it? That Officer Chavez, bro. You know this is not the first citizen that he killed. I work with somebody who's 16 years ago, he killed their cousin. Ain't nothing happened. You know what I'm saying? So that person is pissed, and this is gonna be my question right here. Which I understand her point of view, and us all four of us, we're black. You know what I'm saying? We have most of our viewers are black. So this is my question to y'all, and this is my question to our viewers. You know what I'm saying? Her cousin's killed, you know what I'm saying, 16 years ago. Ain't a sound. You know what I'm saying? They might have protested, they might have walked the streets, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't nothing other than that. George Floyd is killed. Now it's a tear down this, destroy this. So of course it's like I'm happy that it's happening, but it's why didn't this happen sooner? Why all of a sudden now y'all want to do it? Why didn't y'all then do it?
It's coming to the light, man.
Bro.
So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Is that something that you like? You can't be mad about that, or does this person have a right to be mad about that?
I mean, yeah, I guess so. What is that?
Yeah, I think.
But,
I don't know.
I don't know, but I would say, yeah, I believe he does, right? Or she does.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's always like a weird like subject. I don't know who demonic on this drink, boy, he tweaking, but
I don't know. Hey, what did Dr. Umar be saying?
Well, that drink tripping.
It is tripping. Is it me?
I don't know.
Is it me?
Nah, I don't know.
What?
But I would say I don't know, man. It's a weird topic, and it's a topic that I always talk about it when it comes to like our culture and how we always like do with things personally.
Say it again.
I said I don't know. Like, should the person be mad or not about somebody else's situation? Like feeling like their people is not like important as somebody else. But I guess like as a culture itself, I always had beef with like how we done things. I guess, or how you let something slide this way and then it's okay in another light. You feel me? So I don't know. It's a slippery slope because once you say something that someone don't like, they be ready to like cancel you or like exile you or take your black card or something. But they never really want to sit down and really like listen to it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Basically what I'm trying to say is like how it's funny how we will see or talk about murder and it doesn't phase us when it talks about black on black crime, but once a police officer step in and kill somebody, then it's like, oh my goodness, I cannot believe this. And basically what I'm saying is this: you can't ask for respect when you don't respect yourself, right? I can't ask you to respect me if I'm not gonna respect myself. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I kind of treat it. Now, Adele, it is wrong, but I don't know. It's a slippery.
So when you say like you can't ask somebody else to respect you if you don't respect yourself, you're saying like as a people, right? Or you're saying on a person?
Yeah.
As
On a real, as people,
okay,
like if you
go
ahead.
okay, so fact. So as real on a us as a people, you say that. You know what I'm saying? So when you say that, what are some ways that you feel like us as a people don't respect ourselves? Is it the fact that we kill ourselves, or is it a fact? Is that what you're saying? I just want to make sure. Okay,
Nah, it's like a movement between all of that though. You get what I'm saying?
So I understand that, but this is my thing. Where I definitely agree. Where if you don't respect yourself, you can't really ask anybody else to respect you. But when you bring that to a generalization as us as a people, we don't respect ourselves, so we can't expect any other people to respect us. I feel like that's every race, that's every ethnicity. Every ethnicity has people within it that don't respect themselves. You know what I'm saying? There's always going to be blacks killing blacks. There's always going to be whites killing whites. There's always going to be natives killing natives. It's always going to be.
Now, how many other cultures glorify this, though? If that makes sense.
You glorify it in what sense? We glorify it in our rap music. You know what I'm saying? But others glorify it in other ways. You ever listen? The rock music talk about all the time. They talk about it in rock is white people's rap music.
I mean, you already know who created that shit. Come on, bro.
But I'm just saying. So, but we know who created that, but they still took hold to that and they have it in their own way. It don't make it any better than us. We both glorify killing each other.
Everybody kind of like talks.
Everybody does it. So because everybody does it, everybody is always going to be people within a race that don't respect themselves. So I don't feel like that should be us as the people don't respect ourselves. So you can't expect other people to respect us. Like no, because white people.
All right, how about this though? I'm so hard, bro. Don't try me. Like, don't fuck with me, bro. Don't come on this side, bro.
Mm-hmm.
What is a normal response to that though?
Like my normal response, or what? Like if the culture,
I'm pretty sure your normal response would just be like something like, okay, bro, whatever you like. You know what I mean? Like whatever, bro. But on some real, like, basically what I'm trying to get at is like, I'm trying to put this in the best way that I can. That's why it's so hard. When it comes to like, when I say glorifying, it is in our music, but it's also like sometimes in our demeanor, right? We have this like, yeah, don't fuck with me, and like, cause I'm this guy, I'm blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the things that we carry, and then we look up to this, and it's like, oh man, I want to be like that. I want to do this. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of like it just trickles down into like this like effect of like kind of just like a negativity like cesspool, and that's why like you always hear like, well, black people are the hardest on their own culture. You know what I mean? Like on their own people with hating and other stuff like that. And I feel like that all has to, you know, it really all ties in to it. You know what I mean? Does that kind of like shine like a different light on what I'm trying to say?
So, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna try to make sure that we on the same.
Yeah,
You're saying that we give off like a stigma, a certain stigma between each other. So because of that stigma that we give off between each other, people on the outside view it as like, well, that's just them.
I wouldn't say in that like it's just dumb, but all right, how about this? If you are in a gang-filled city, right,
Mhm.
and a police officer comes, right,
Mhm.
and they're supposed to protect or whatever like that, but your crime rate is crazy.
Mhm.
What do you think? Like, how do you think that's going to like be portrayed to other people around them? Even that police officer
Okay.
that's not from that place. Not saying
I
that's
hear
right.
that.
You feel me? Like I'm not trying to justify anything.
No. I
I'm
know you're
just
not trying to justify it.
Yeah. Okay. So
But
you kind of like I'm just trying to get to see if you kind of like putting the pieces together what I'm trying to put and see
no,
how
I
that could
understand. Like,
paint a picture
let's
to other
take
people.
this is crazy. Baltimore. Who was the guy killed in Baltimore by the police officer? It wasn't Castile. That was St. Louis.
Talking about the ride? I don't know. That was right after Floyd, right? That was right after Ferguson, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was right after Ferguson.
It's bad that it's so many that I can't remember who is where. But so we all for DMV, so we know Baltimore. How many other gangs are there in Baltimore other than black gangs?
Who knows? Because Baltimore is basically, I mean, Maryland is basically all black people. So
Oh, okay. So
yeah,
I don't know. We know
Maryland
this,
is
Alvin, but like MS-13, like bunch of Spanish gangs all throughout the DMV, Baltimore, VA, Maryland. You know what I'm saying? DC is a different story. You know what I'm saying? DC mostly gonna be black people. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
But Maryland, Virginia is hella Spanish gangs.
Virginia, yes. VA,
Okay.
Baltimore
and
too. Definitely VA. Baltimore too.
And I do have a question
So-
when y'all, because y'all said this. Is that something different? Like, is that supposed to be like?
It's not something different, but why is it that you can a police officer can come in contact with somebody else in the same city where there are gangs from their culture, and the same things don't happen to them?
You don't think the same thing happened to them?
I'm not saying that it don't happen as often.
You don't think it happens as often? How about this?
No.
How about we use that it doesn't get put to light as often?
Okay, let's use that don't get put to light as often. But do you deep down inside in your heart really believe that it happens as often?
Yeah, I do. I'm just gonna throw this out here. Living on the west side kind of really like opened the whole light on. Stop. Listen to what I'm saying. It opened up
listening, bro.
really light on like when it comes to like different types of like places and how things work. You feel me? And definitely being so close to like Mexico and stuff like that, and having a lot of like Hispanic friends, it kind of opened my eyes on like the struggles that they go through too, that don't get put to light. You know what I'm saying? That they don't get the respect as even being on television. I'm just gonna keep it as like sometimes it's really, man, I don't know. I sometimes blame it on the environment and how things happen in the environment, and that reacts fear, and it's sad to say that you react fear into somebody that's supposed to be trying to help you, but you really do. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is, man. But how do you stop that? Because at the end of the day, you can say it's like a black thing or a white thing or whatever, but I mean, and most of the time it's a fear thing. Like they fear us. You feel me? If you really think deep down, they fear you.
So are you saying that the police just in general just be murking people? And that's just it is what it is. The issue isn't the color of a person's skin; it's the fact that police officers just do what the fuck they want. And they just put people down every single day. Is that what you're saying?
I'm gonna go next question on that one. But if you want to talk later, like offline or whatever, yeah, we can talk about it. Cause I'm not gonna say that.
My bad. I forgot.
Yeah, I'm not saying.
You know how it is, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like I'm not about to say that.
I forgot. Crystal said she had the right to be upset. She lost a family member, but social media wasn't as influential 16 years ago as it is now. I would be enraged to this day if my relative was murdered and the killer is roaming free to do it yet again. Not saying the murder wasn't on rise 16 years ago. People died every day, but it's been more directed to black race and it's been in front of the camera more now. I honestly feel like just this is going to lead us into our next topic.
Go ahead. Hey, can you hold on real quick? Can y'all answer the question now? I kind of want to hear y'all opinion on that. Like, I was me and the only people talking. About what Dave was saying though. Like, just like, what do y'all feel like about this? Because I do feel like it's a very stressy topic. Like, is it that we're black that we get murked, or is it that the stigma of being black is the reason why we get murked? Or sometimes the city that we at. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we forget that, like, we're in a very high homicide rated spot. You don't think that carries over to the police force either?
Yeah, because they be scared too.
I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. My dad is a cop, bro. Right? Not saying that he said this, not saying nothing, but some of the people I definitely talked to, because I asked this question when stuff like this happened. And some things that he told me was, how many cops do you know that grow up in a neighborhood and then police officer that same neighborhood?
Not a lot.
Not many. Most people go to a different spot and police officer that spot, right? So what if you got somebody that don't know anything about the city besides like statistics, right?
Right.
And then patrolling the streets scared as shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or trying to be a hero. Even trying to be a hero, you know what I'm saying, could cost that too.
I hear that, bro. But like being from the DMV, like we all know hella Capitol Police. We all know hella Secret Service. We all know hella FBI, CIA, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Officers. And my mom's friend, who is Secret Service, and he was Capitol Police. He was PG County Police, all that. He told me, he was like, as a police officer, you know what side your gun is on, and you know what side your taser is on. There's never an excuse.
Oh no, I didn't say that my dad was okay with the things happening. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is,
I'm not saying that.
You're in a crime field, but I'm saying if you're in a highly crime area, right? And you're trying to do your job and just trying to make it home, bro, without nothing going on. And you're trying your best to do what you're doing, but then you got some. I'm not gonna call them like anything out their name, but I'm gonna say someone that's not being respectful. We've seen plenty of videos of people legit just being disrespectful for no reason, and then they kind of like antagonize the police to do dumb stuff. We've seen it.
I get that, but I just how many? Okay, there's two sides to that.
Yeah, it is. So, there's always two sides. Well, it's three sides.
There's a lot of sides to it. We've seen that happen where the instigator is a black person. You know what I'm saying? Getting put over by the police officers. We also seen videos of a white person in that same community doing the same thing, and they're not getting killed. That's the first thing. The second thing is we've seen black people clearly running away or walking away unarmed, getting killed.
But Dave,
And we've seen white people in the same community
I feel
clearly
like
walking away unarmed, getting killed.
but I feel like
Not getting killed.
I feel like, but you're. I don't know how to say, it, but I feel like you're saying the same thing that I said earlier. Like, you get what I'm coming from. Like, when I say that, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, yeah, we'll talk later. But what you think, Mood?
I recently saw a video of a guy recording an officer trying to detain a white man at a stick. He told him to shoot him, and he shot him close range 7 times with a 9mm, and that white man did not go down. He didn't even flinch. So I think that means white people are invincible, and whenever there's a problem, please shoot.
Chill. He died. You didn't see the whole video, Moot. He died.
Yeah, boy, you tripping.
Right after that clip
video.
ended, bro. Yeah, right after that clip ended, the first clip ended. It's a second clip that got uploaded, and he dropped down and he died. And cuz in the car, like, that's what you get. You should have shot him. I'm happy you shot him. About time.
Yeah, that's
Cuz died.
that's trash, bro. That is
Cuz
trash,
that
bro.
was trash. His reaction.
Yeah, that's trash, bro.
So I understand why you say that, but it's almost like it's
because you're about to say something that's mad wild
I know.
to me, and
I know,
it's
I'm
really
about to
gonna
say
make me mad because that shit is so ignorant.
I
But
know,
go ahead.
but
I respect what you about to say.
we keep it real. We keep it real. It's almost like a
Okay.
sigh of relief. Like,
I knew you was about to say that.
finally,
Okay,
I know you did, because it's common sense. Like, you do that to us all the time for that and much less. It's about time it happened to somebody else. Doesn't make it right. It's still wrong at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
and I hope that police officer get what's coming to him.
And the sad part about it is he probably will.
Damn, might be.
So I would say this
That's
though.
the sad
This is
part about it.
this is one thing that I will say, and this is I stand true to this, right? The biggest change that will come is when you take people money.
Yes, but you have to go through a phase of where it's going to F you up.
If you take somebody's bread, their whole base, what they have, and they have nothing, people will start acting a little bit more different.
No, I definitely agree. But at the same time, it is going to have a negative effect on you also.
Yeah. So
It will.
what I mean by like taking people money and stuff like that is like when people do certain things, there has to be some type of repercussion, and I feel like that's what
But everybody don't get that. So
No, yeah, I know, but listen though, that's why I feel like where it's more wrong. You feel me?
yeah.
And that's why I usually have. This is where I have my problems at, and I might, you might disagree or whatever. But that's why I have my problems with it. It's the abuse of power, and that's just, and I feel like we are working to get to where we need to be, right?
Right.
But there has to be a different way or a way that we can get to people where they can listen, right? Because I do think there is a problem with a certain demographic being targeted in certain places of the world. But I feel like a way that can make everything kind of like that could really like just like seal everything is to start treating people like they're people and not something else. So if you do bad at your job, you get what? Fired, and you lose your money. If you take somebody else's life in law, you should get the same repercussions of which is something else. And that's pretty much how I look at it. It's plain and simple.
I understand, and the reason why I knew you were gonna say that my statement was gonna be wild is because everybody wants that. We want a certain demographic in a certain place in the world to stop being targeted. You know what I'm saying? And the easiest way for peace is just to simply stop targeting that group of people in that certain place.
I would say that is very hard to do based on what I told you already. You know, facts still remain, and that's not going to change. You feel me? Like
It's not. And so that's where it comes into place that when it happens to somebody else, it's a sigh of relief. That's why you have that. That's why you have that.
That's not,
I'm not saying it's right. I'm not sorry.
no, but I'm not even saying
That's why you
Just
have
like,
that.
I know what it was, man.
yeah, that
I already know how Dre feels. And at first, Dre was the first time we had a conversation about this topic. Dre was saying something different, and then like I lied to you, not like a week later, some stuff happened, and his whole perspective on it changed. Plain and simple. We gonna keep it pushing.
Yeah, go ahead.
In 2018, the daughter of the ruler of Dubai tried to escape the country. She didn't succeed. She didn't. So they got her ass. Since
funny.
then, she's been drugged and imprisoned. And
Sounds like
she sent out like some SOS to her friends, and it's breaking. Now Dubai is in the
Middle East.
United States of Emirates, right? I know it's of course it's in the Middle East. I'm trying to think of the actual country it's in. Do you think? Never mind. I can't. Damn it, Calvin. Fucking military. I can't even ask that question. I'm gonna leave it alone because Calvin not gonna be able to say anything about it. And I'm not trying to get Calvin in trouble. I'm gonna leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? Mook, what was the topic you had?
That's actually a pretty funny topic, though. I'm not gonna lie. That shit is funny.
It's a funny topic, bro. And I wanted to talk about it, but then it just hit me that you are freaking in the military, and
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
We gotta
I
stay
can't.
quiet.
Mook,
Yeah.
you muted?
Nah, he talking.
Dre, nah, he muted. Dre, you got a topic you want to talk about before I continue?
Topic we need to talk about.
I didn't even know I was muted.
Hold on, let me just say this. Rest in peace to Vincent Jackson.
On me.
Rest in
my
peace
next
to
Sandy.
rest in peace to him, bro.
Yeah,
San Diego legend. That boy was my
I'm
boy.
gonna say this here first. I believe that was a setup,
facts.
but that's all I'm gonna say on the subject. But that's wild. That's all I'm gonna
Facts.
say on the subject.
That's crazy how we have so much like conspiracy. Like my other homie, like that boy was just partying too hard. They go find a whole bunch of coke and other stuff in his system, and then you say that. That's funny,
Bro, because if you look at the circumstances, bro, it don't add up nothing but that.
I mean, I didn't read into it. I heard he died. I read a little passage on him, like what was going on and the date, and I just kind of left it at B. Kind of, it's sad. I drink sad.
Yeah, bro. It was
Only 38, bro.
Yeah, it was
I think
38.
foul play. I think foul play was definitely a part in here, personally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know. We didn't go live last. I think it might have happened over the weekend, right after we went live. Rest in peace, Marty Schottenheimer, legendary coach for the Denver Broncos, Kansas City Chiefs. He passed away. He had cancer. And so he lost his fight with cancer. So rest in peace. You know what I'm saying to Marty. MVP, NBA, right now. Who y'all got?
Steph Curry.
You buddy, because you just want to prove my point. I love you, big man. I love you, little bro.
Hey yo, hey yo.
But nah, it ain't that. It ain't. Hey, fool, don't do that. Bring my man back, bro.
It's not him.
Yeah.
I just wanted to be a dick.
Oh,
Because
it's
he's in the
definitely
running.
not Steph.
Nah, it's not Steph. It's not Steph. But if y'all been watching that man, Joel Embiid is balling. You got LeBron James.
That's what I was going with.
I'm
I was going with Brown.
Shoot, you can't forget about Luka Doncic too. He still got in a nice little race for that.
Do we disrespect him because of his team or like nah? Like
This is
Hey,
who because of their team.
If Bron come out this stretch right here, like on top,
without AD?
AD, going against Kevin Durant on Thursday,
KD playing? I thought he wasn't playing.
they say he gonna try to get back for Thursday's matchup.
I bet he is. I bet he is, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So,
I mean, that'd be decent. That'd be decent.
yeah, bro. They don't got no big man with me. They ain't had a big man, so it's gonna be
The GOAT
Bron
versus
versus KD. And then
versus
then
the
it's
GOAT.
like who the hell gonna check Kyrie or James Harden?
Oh, James
I
Harden.
don't know. It's gonna be tough.
I want to know who the hell gonna check KD. What you talking about? What you talking about? Who gonna check KD?
LeBron will sit down in the chair.
Brody.
The Nets picked up Andre Roberson. Is that
No, when?
either today or yesterday? Yeah, but they picked him up.
No, you're welling. I didn't see that news.
I swear to God, they picked him up, bro. Defense is gonna be on lock. They're gonna try and throw him on Bron.
Oh, he signed with the Nets. That's a good pickup for them.
It is and I said that, bro. And some of my men was like, "What? He's trash." I'm like, "Yeah, nigga, nah."
Try again.
That's locked down. That's locked down.
Kyrie
And corner-
Irving, James Harden,
What that James say on Family Guy?
Anthony
Corner-
Robinson, Kevin Durant, and then DeAndre Jordan. Fool. Andre Roberson can play defense.
That's his role. He's a defensive player. I'm not gonna get into the topic of role players here today, but he is the perfect role player for defense. We're gonna leave it at that. 3 years ago today, Black Panther released in movie theaters. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman.
God, you really saying?
3 years ago today, the world was flipped upside down. Niggas really thought Wakanda was a real place.
Yeah, that is stupid, but I don't know about the world flipped upside down.
The United States of America was flipped upside down.
It was It was a cool movie.
It was a great
It's crazy.
movie.
I want to shout out.
Are we about to do this? Like, please, this is day that just came out. Let's give it some respect, Dre. Just said
it was a great movie, nigga. It was a great movie.
It was a good.
Wait, hold on. No doubt it could have been better. No doubt it could have been better. But
Chad was a great
movie.
actor. I love that he played so many respectful black roles, bro. This man played two figures and a legend of Black Panther. I'm gonna let that live. But for origin story, it was good. It was decent, I guess.
That's what I'm saying. If you really into it in the Black Panther and the comics and all that stuff, you might be a little disappointed.
A little, but I'm gonna let that live. Though.
No, if you're into the comics, if you follow the comics, you're disappointed.
I wasn't disappointed though. Killmonger was so good.
But
can I do this?
Black Panther 2 is going to determine if the comic readers are really disappointed in Black Panther or not. That's what's going to determine it.
I want to ask a real question, and this is going to probably make you mad because we just said everything we said. But I just have to get this off my chest, right? This is Black History Month. I have to be real with y'all people.
Okay.
Did y'all see Wonder Woman?
Which one? The first one?
I did.
No,
the one that came out.
It just came out.
Yeah, I watched it.
No, I ain't put no time into it. I can't watch it.
So, Dre, you can understand me when I say this. Mm-hmm. Sometimes
I already know what you're about to say.
Villain can overpower the main star of their own movie. And
And so
Killmonger
you think Michael?
was just
You
so
think Michael B.
good.
Jordan?
Was just too good at his role. He should have took a step back. He just
You think
he
so?
should have chilled. Yes, bro. He made me not want it. I wanted this man to whoop Black Panther's ass the whole game. I'm like, yo, do it for people.
And
That's the
Calvin,
point,
no,
though.
wait. Calvin's right in a little sense, but it's like, dog, let's be
That,
honest.
that
though.
makes that's the
Did
point,
y'all
though.
did y'all see Killmonger's
That's the
suit?
point.
That's what I'm saying. That's everything. That man had the little
That
J. That boy walked
fire.
in that J. I was like,
Suit was
like,
fire,
you know what
bro.
I'm saying?
No.
Like,
That suit was fire, bro.
like, choke this man. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
man.
Get him out of there.
I was mad.
Yeah,
But look though,
This is your king. Like,
and I was
this is your
mad.
king.
I was mad that he didn't. I was mad that he chose the regular black. He had the option, remember? Because Zuri gave him the options. He was like, "I'm just gonna go with the regular." Bruh, you gotta put that gold on the flex on
What
that
is-
gold.
Yo,
on
how
crazy.
hard is it that this man walked up to Cuz, dropped him off, looked at the people and said, "Bro, this is your king? This is your king. Man, get out of here, bro." Like, I loved it. So I can't say
Bro,
that the movie
that's
was
the
garbage.
purpose of an origin story, though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that it's
The-
garbage, but I just feel like it
The
was just
origin
better.
story, the villain is supposed to outshine a superhero, and a superhero is supposed to overcome that.
No, but he's not supposed to get outshined the whole movie, yo.
He beat him at the end, bro. He got
It doesn't matter.
He got
Beat
hit.
him. I mean, it is a Black Panther
That's the
movie.
purpose. The villain is going to outshine the superhero for majority of that movie until the end when the superhero comes back
When
and
I use
defeats
the word
him. That's how they
outshine,
go.
but when I say outshine, I don't mean outpower him. I legit mean outshine. Like, this man was like on the screen, and I was like, "Where's Black Panther?" I can't, like,
they
where's
played
he
him
at
up.
again?
He played him up
He
for a
was
reason.
just,
You know what I'm
he was
saying?
just too good. Like, I'm sorry.
But like, hey, I ain't gonna lie though, bro. I really thought I really want. Well, matter of fact, before I say what I want, what are y'all predictions on 2? Because there's a lot
I
of
need
theories
for-
going out there.
I need for Zuri to have become the Black Panther. That's what I
Okay.
mean by
Right.
comic book readers will determine on Black Panther 2 if they're disappointed or not because of how
Yeah,
where they
because-
decide to go with it.
Because wasn't in the comics she became the Black Panther? Now look,
Yes.
now comic people, I understand y'all ways, but can we just imagine and to think?
I don't want it.
No, he's not coming back. He's not putting
Disrespectful.
Michael B. Jordan as the Black Panther.
Nah,
No.
nah.
We're not
I don't
doing
want the sister. I
not
just don't want the
doing
sister to be Black Panther. I'm sorry.
it. No, bro.
Shit.
They're not
I
gonna give
wanted
Michael B. Jordan.
them to bring Killmonger back to life, and he
No,
become.
no, it's not
Black Panther.
happening. No,
Hey,
I
come
want
on,
something
man.
different, bro. I want something different. Can you this hold on, bro. Let me just state my theory though. Can you imagine how many ratings it'll get right? First of all, nigga, you gotta think it's Michael B. Jordan. It's gonna sell tickets.
But what about this,
What you
though?
talking about?
But what if he changed his ideals after Black Panther died, right? Because
Right.
Black Panther dies off screen of some CGI shit, right?
Right, because he
gonna
might
die
not
with
wanna
some
shine
CGI.
out. He might not want to outshine Black Panther because of Chad.
But yeah, but what if he
Oh, yeah.
what if Black Panther dies on some CGI shit, right? He dies. They bring him back, and now he sees where his cousin was coming from, right? And now he wants to carry out his legacy. That should be hard. Black Panther with
His
that.
cousin legacy. You talking about Chad, right? You talking about like Killmonger?
Yeah, Killmonger wants to live out because now
Exactly. That's
now
what I
Black
was
Panther
thinking. Right?
dies, and Killmonger wants
Like
to
he's
be
seen
like that.
Wakanda, he's seen the
Listen.
light now, and now
Listen.
he'll
And
be
see,
able to come and be
he
the.
sees the process that
Listen.
Chad was doing. Because remember, Chad opened up the city so he can help people out, and now he sees that he's helping the Black community out. Yo, that would be dope, bro.
and Zuri can still be
Yeah.
there because he put Zuri in charge of the
The program.
exactly, bro.
Hear me out.
Right there in
That-
right there in the city.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, I'm gonna hear you out.
That-
Go ahead.
Hear me out. That
I hear
would
you
be the fastest way to fuck up the Marvel universe. And Marvel universe would be just like the Batman.
DC universe.
yeah, no, I agree with that.
That is
You
the
said-
fastest way.
You think that is the
Well, it
fastest
would
way?
be Yes.
The Red Skull is alive. I think this man legit got sucked up into a cube. But that's okay.
He got sucked up into a cube. No, it don't happen. You can snap your fingers and bring back time. And no,
That's
the
what I'm
Red Skull
saying.
getting
It can
sucked
happen.
into a
It
cube.
can happen in the
The
series.
Red-
They time travel.
No,
They got-
that's different. He's not dead. You know what I'm saying? He's not dead. He just got sucked up into a cube. He's not
He's in
dead.
prison on a mountain to protect a stone.
Okay, but he's not dead.
But what if Killmonger was
Michael B. Killmonger, we watched him die first of all, but bringing
We did.
Killmonger back and being the whole, that's the fastest way to mess up the Marvel universe and turn it into.
we understand
I
it.
mean,
we
continue,
understand that.
thing, because they
already-
already have their storylines, bro. So
But they already had to change the Marvel universe because they couldn't use Deadpool in the Avengers, so they already had to change the Marvel universe. Already,
man, okay, y'all in this Marvel stuff. I like Marvel, I do.
I'm a
But
DC.
Bruh,
I also like DC. So, do y'all know that the Snyder Cut comes out on the 6th of March?
What's up with it?
Did you see the trailer for that joint?
Nah, I'm gonna have to go look though.
Full, all new different scenes. Oh, that joint look fire, though.
Let's see what's up, bro.
Bruh.
But DC always disappoint me, man. I swear.
Look, I
DC.
thought Wonder Woman.
This is what
Go
DC
ahead.
did. This is what DC did. What Marvel did with Spider-Man before Disney bought him out. That is DC.
You mean what Sony did to Spider-Man before
Yeah.
Marvel, before that deal with Marvel?
Okay,
I got you. I'm a big
No,
fan. I got you.
it was Marvel, you know what I'm saying? But Sony had it before Disney bought it out. So what
Yeah.
Sony did before Disney bought Marvel out
He
is
didn't-
what
they didn't-
DC is doing.
They still haven't bought it though. Sony owns all the rights.
Right.
Okay, bro, DC controls it.
I got
You want to get technical? I gotta get down to the nitty gritty, bro.
They
I
bought.
know,
They
bro.
still own it. I'm just saying.
Yes, I know Sony still owns it, but Disney controls it. They're making the screenplays and all that stuff for it.
Yeah, for them. So
Yeah,
they can-
Sony is just reaping the benefits of letting Disney do their magic.
Well, Disney
That's
gets
what-
all the toys, so that's the thing. That's fun.
Okay,
That's
bro.
good.
Okay.
And that's still merch. So that's good
Yeah,
money.
they still get merch.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
It-
But
it-
Sony
it-
gets all the movie rights.
Oh. Spider-Man 1, 2, 3, and then the Venom series.
The
You
trash.
know what I'm saying? Spider-Man, all that stuff. That's
Trash.
DC. I was so happy when Disney came and reinvented Spider-Man. 100%.
Yeah.
Once again, if they try, like, how do you fit that McGuire into Marvel? Like, it just won't. You know? It's just about there's little things you can do to mess up the whole universe, and bringing Killmonger back as a Black
You
Panther.
still on
was-
that same
He said
Killmonger
he-
back,
he
bro?
did a
God,
whole
jeez,
new-
bro.
This man did a whole
Right, bro. We just said about Killmonger, bro. We know.
DC. I hate DC because their universe has
First
3,
of all,
4,
don't
5, 6, 7,
disrespect-
8, 9,
So do
10.
Marvel. So do Marvel. Marvel has like 9 like hella universes.
Not since
Oh
Disney
wait,
started.
so hold on. So you go because DC has infinite universes.
So do Marvel. Marvel is
So does Marvel. So does
So I'm
Marvel.
confused why you don't like DC then.
It's because of how DC goes about portraying those multiple universes.
Yeah,
They just-
they don't keep it the same.
So, I'm gonna tell you the problem.
Oh, this is my example.
Go
DC
ahead.
is like an abstract artist, an abstract painter. They just take some colors and throw it on the canvas.
Oh, that's
Then you got the
mainstream.
DC.
That's mainstream DC. Come
You got
on,
DC.
bro.
I'm not.
you
I'm
don't
not.
get
No, I'm not.
Come on, bro. You
No,
gotta
but
show
I'm not.
love
I'm not-
universe.
listen, I'm not talking about the animated series. We know that DC animated series is way
No, I'm
better than
talking
Marvel.
about the other stuff too, though. Come
Oh.
on, bro.
But Marvel mainstream, as far as the movies and the Avengers and all that stuff, we're talking
Like I said,
mainstream right now because
DC,
Only thing we
DC
brought up
movies is
main-
not all that. And I love
exactly,
DC.
that's what we're talking about. We're talking about the movies.
But which
DC,
All right, if we was gonna say DC movies, because some of my favorite movies are DC movies, and I put them over.
I love
I love
Dark Knight.
DC though, but the movies,
I love
bro.
Dark Knight.
Tell me, Dark Knight series, right? And then let's go with what is it? Is it Overwatch? Not Overwatch. Watchmen. What movie?
Answer one question.
What movie topping Watchmen?
In the individual movies, DC has some good movies. I'm talking about the universe. Dark Knight is one of my favorite movies to this time. I'm talking about the universe.
I would say this.
Where
That was
at what
the worst
point did
thing
the
that
universe
they
tie
did.
together?
That was the worst thing
At
that
what
they could
point-
do.
No, bro. At what point does the universe tie in together? Where? What movie? What
You know what
movie?
it is, but I'm telling you, that is the worst decision that they've made. When they try to
What?
put everything together and try to copy Marvel, that was the worst decision. Try
Yes.
to make it kid friendly and make it all PG and make it sparkles and throwing all this crazy stuff. It started with Suicide Squad. I hate that movie. Everything it stands for is trash. I hate every movie that Ben Affleck is in. I hate every movie that Superman is in besides his own, because his own.
Justice
But
League
that-
was trash.
That's because instead of trying to reinvent and start fresh with certain characters, they just tried to force it and fit it in. Like I said, abstract. They didn't try to start over and paint a new canvas. They said, "This is what we have, and we just
I
gonna
think they
throw it
did
together."
try to paint a new canvas though, because they went to a whole
Where?
different style. The whole style of what Justice League is
style
shot in
of-
is
No,
trash. That's what's trash about
It's
it.
not. It's not the style, bro. It's
So you don't
you
think
gotta
the
come.
style.
That's not what I'm talking about, bro. It's
So what do you mean?
you have so like Marvel had an origin story and everything for Spider-Man already. They came in and remade an origin story for Spider-Man and redid it.
Yes, but
So-
Spider-Man was in a movie before he even had his own. So I don't think that really counts. You feel me?
They still reinvented his. He had a whole series first,
What do you mean
and
he
they
had a whole?
reinvented.
That's what I'm saying
What-
too.
what do you-
He doesn't. The accountant is fired, bro. By the way, but that's
Bro.
not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Ben Affleck in DC movies.
I'm not talking about individual movies.
No,
Maybe
he-
you don't understand. I'm not.
No, Accountant is a Ben Affleck movie. I said I didn't like Ben Affleck in any movie.
I'm not talking about him as. I'm not talking about him as an actor. No, yeah, I'm not talking about him.
Yeah,
As I'm talking about. I'm talking about the universe of DC.
But
They
so you
had
don't think
movies
that
out.
so you don't think that the style of how
No,
that
No.
their shot is different than like Watchmen or different from the old DC's.
the camera angles, the cuts, all that stuff. They could
I'm
have
not
made it work, bro.
It's good. Okay, the Joker.
You're not understanding what I'm saying, bro.
No, I don't think. I think we're on the same page, but you're just not acknowledging me. I keep saying that they shoot in a style that is more geared towards rated R, right? Then they had a whole series in where they try to put everybody together. Batman did not have an origin story. Wonder Woman had an origin story. Superman had an origin story, and Aquaman had an origin story afterwards, just like how Spider-Man did. But all of them they pushed together.
Like,
That style of what they did was just, and then Batman was in a Suicide Squad, so we got to see him. Like,
but my whole thing when they put all them together in Justice League, bro, is just like you said, bro. All like you do a movie like that when you put out all their origin stories, so then you can bring it together. So like what they tried to do was like Dave said, they try to jam it all in one movie. Like they try to put the Flash. Like if you watch Justice League, they try to give you an origin story of the Flash inside Justice League that was only lasted like 5 to 7 minutes.
yeah, that's
Like, no, like this is the Flash. A lot of people actually like the Flash. Why don't we have an origin story for the Flash?
Damn, I
And
forgot
then
he
you
was-
got Jax. Some people don't even know who Jax is.
Yes, I
Exactly, bro.
Someone know
You have to stop.
Hold on. Exactly. Y'all said Cyborg, and I said
Exactly.
Jax.
That's not Cyborg. It's Jax, bro. They're different.
And that's what I'm
They're
saying. Like,
different.
people don't even
They're
know.
different.
People don't even
What you mean?
know.
They're different. They're not the same character.
Cyborg is Teen Titans.
I
They're
thought that
not
was
the same
Cyborg.
Jack.
That wasn't Cyborg.
No, exactly. That's my point.
No,
That is my point.
No.
that's crazy.
That's
Bro,
my
that
point, bro.
wasn't- Yo,
They-
that wasn't Cyborg. And y'all
No,
gotta
you
have-
understand what?
That was
you
Jack.
understand what I'm saying now, Calvin?
Oh
They had
my
to-
God.
They have to stop. They have to
Wait,
stop
wait.
everything, and they have to redo. You have to stop what you was doing. Throw that canvas away.
Jack?
Bring a new canvas and do it with purpose, and it would have worked. DC Universe should smash Marvel.
I think so. So what I was kind of getting at is not that he shouldn't. What I was getting at is they were trying to do something more friendly, like family oriented, and I don't think that's
They
their
can
lane,
do
and that's why I don't like it.
No,
And they
bro,
can't.
because Marvel did the same thing. Marvel did the same thing.
No, it's
Marvel-
not on that level though, bro. You're gonna say that Marvel and DC, the grit of DC versus
The grit of DC
Marvel?
is not. I'm not saying it's the same thing. I'm not saying it's the same thing.
So how
We know
can
the
you
grit
take
of DC is way. We know that the grit of DC is way more rated
it
R
hits
than
hard? But
Well,
the
well,
thing
hold on,
is,
hold on,
that's
hold
why
on.
we love
Wait,
DC though.
Hold on, y'all. We are wrong. We are wrong, Dave. So look, they are calling the guy in Justice League Cyborg. So his name is Cyborg in the joint. That is Cyborg.
That's what I'm saying.
But
Cyborg is in Justice League.
yeah, Cyborg is in Justice League.
Cause Jax is
Okay.
cause Jax is the dude from Mortal Kombat, which they are in the same what's the name, by the way?
They're in the same universe.
Mortal Kombat and DC is in the same universe. If
But,
anybody
but I
have
could have sworn that they what was his name? I gotta watch it again because I could have sworn they thought his name was Jax. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, that's why I was like, bro, I don't know what you. That's why it blew my mind. That's why I was so shocked. I'm like,
I'll
what?
go-
That's
I'll
not
go- I'll go
Cyborg
back-
or who?
Because
I'll go back and
even if he don't even look like
He looks like Cyborg. He don't look like Jax. That's why I was so thrown off. Like I'm
I'll go
like Jax.
I'll go back and rewatch it and touch up.
But nah,
but I
it
could've-
definitely is Cyborg though.
It's Cyborg.
But back to what I was saying though.
That thing you just said is the reason why DC should be smashing Marvel. DC
Because it's rated R.
No, bro, not because it's rated R, bro.
Oh,
Because
I
DC had Batman, Superman, Flash, Superwoman, and all of them. You have to incorporate Mortal
I
Kombat.
don't care what you do.
know what I'm saying? Like-
That's going to take.
That's doing too much.
That's doing because those are ancient people, and then you talking about bringing in people. Listen. I'm gonna tell you what's wrong with DC. Real rap. They put out a project they put out a major project without putting out projects first. That's what they do wrong, bro. Like Justice League. Like, why did you give us Justice League so early when you didn't even have all their origin stories together? We've seen Batman. We know
So
Batman.
you think it's that? I think it's how it's shot. The way it's shot is trash.
No, it's
The
not, it's
director
not how
needs to get shot. It is horrible.
And
Are we
no,
sitting here
no, no,
saying that it's good?
it's the shots. No. The shots wasn't that bad. They messed up on some minor details. Like
Minor.
I mean,
Minor
okay,
details?
it was
Like,
some major ones.
what are we talking about here?
It was some major ones.
you can
Like
you
you
can have a
can't have
trash
the flag.
movie and the storyline still be bomb. You
Lex
can always
Luthor
correct. You can always
was not
correct
buff,
how a
6
movie shot.
bald guy, and he was not soft spoken and very stern. He was a
And-
twiddling thumb, skinny,
But
nerdy guy.
that's- listen, Mook will tell you that's not about how it's shot. That's about the script. That's how they wrote. Am I wrong, Mook?
That's the director's. That's the director's image
Let's-
and how they wanted to do it. He can tell you,
Let's
bro.
listen to that. Mr. Actor.
Well, look, hold
If
on,
that's
y'all
not
ain't
about how
understand
it's
what I was
shot,
saying.
But even
bad,
if
my
we're
bad.
not talking
Go
about
ahead.
how it's shot
Go
though,
ahead, sir.
the colors,
No,
palettes
you
that
good.
they do, the transitions of everything that how they do it, that's all the directors doing.
Yes,
That is-
obviously
that's
he
the way
has
he's
he
thinking.
has control, bro. He has control. So
And it was trash.
Yes, I mean, listen. I'm not to you. Yes, you are one viewer, one person. So yes, you think it is trash. But the way that it's shot,
So,
I don't
so-
think that it was terrible. But some details were a bit rough. And the reason why it's rough is because you didn't have an origin story to begin with. Like I said, for instance, prime example, the Flash. If you ever watched the Flash, his Flash when he running his electricity isn't
Yeah.
blue.
Yeah, it's yellow.
I don't like how like his suit is like mechanic-y. No, his suit is fucking flashy red, my nigga, straight red.
Yeah.
Like with a yellow bolt. Like it's certain things that they did just like if y'all I don't know about y'all, but I'm a big Power Ranger guy. So when I saw the Power Rangers, when they revamped it and it was new, they did a movie, and it wasn't good because they didn't go by
Do me,
the original origin.
all right, do me a favor. I say the original origin. I liked it. What's the name? I just thought that they got too CGI heavy. That kind of got away with them. But
Listen,
look, do me a
bro.
favor. Look up
Y'all
Doomsday.
saying all this.
Look up Doomsday. Just look it up.
Y'all,
1 second.
y'all
If
saying
y'all
all
can't-
this. Y'all
Go ahead.
saying all this, and y'all forget about how. I'm use your word, Calvin. How badly shot the Hawk was.
Which one?
Both of them.
What? Both for what? What are you talking about?
The Incredible Hulk and then the other Hulk. Wasn't there two Hawks? Two Hawk movies?
Yeah, the first one was straight. I mean, the first one was alright, but you're
Stop.
talking about, bro. You're talking about times way back in the day. Like that's right.
And,
Oh,
bruh, but I know it's
Like-
old. I
old?
get that.
y'all see
But
Doomsday?
even at the time of when it was shot, it still was a bad movie. The Hawk
And
was
what did-
not a good movie.
And what did they do? They stopped, built everybody else up, and it was just like, all right, he already has an origin story.
And
We're
then
just gonna
snuck
redo him.
him,
You
in.
gotta have a
But that's
origin
what they
story.
do,
That's-
even if it's
y'all keep
trash.
going past what
That's
I'm
my
saying.
point. Even if it's shot bad, you still got to put it out there. If the storyline
No.
comes together and it works, it don't matter how it's shot. It could be a trash movie. As
Bro,
it's in place, you can build
Bro,
around it.
Brother, Mook,
What's up?
Are you here? Can you please help me tell these dudes, bro, or educate these dudes, or what I'm trying to say? Because obviously they're not
I don't know what you're
understanding
trying to say.
when I'm trying to say, because they say
At
all
all.
these things about origin stories and stuff like that, and they're really much agreeing with what I'm saying to them. But then they come back to the shot and they just don't see how transitions, how it's lit, the story
Bro,
settings,
that's
the background,
your
and everything.
opinion, though. That's
I'm
your
fix it. Hold
opinion.
on real quick. I'm gonna let y'all know something. I get where you're coming from, Kyle, and I see what you're saying, talking about the way it's shot, how it comes off, how it looks, but ultimately, it all comes down to what all of you are saying, that they let out that that Justice League movie too soon. They had no origin story movies. Marvel had like 9, 10.
Yeah,
origin.
a lot.
They all did well in the
Everybody.
box office. They all did,
Except for
each
Hulk.
character. They all did well.
Except for Hulk.
And then
Hulk.
it
Yeah,
all
Hulk
trash.
was
except for
trash.
in the box
Hulk
office.
was
But
trash.
it all
Yeah.
Was trash.
when it comes to camera and stuff like that, it's not necessarily all on the director's side. He does have to go on a budget. And because like the budget for all the Avenger movies, not a single Avenger movie's budget was under $300 million.
Oh,
So they had
how much was DC?
for Justice League, $70
Yeah.
million. They had a whole $200-something million budget less than what Avengers had. So they had less things that they could use. So of course their camera.
Okay, so why is that?
Because it didn't have the hype that it should have. So
Because it didn't have the origin story.
exactly.
But one thing I want to say,
I've
even
been saying for the last hour.
No,
I'm
let him
trying to-
finish. Let Mook finish.
I'm trying to
Let
tell.
Mook finish.
Okay,
Let Mook
but-
finish.
All right.
the origin stories for and not on top of that, the origin stories for Marvel did better than the origin stories. They had bigger budgets. Origin stories for DC were in the probably 34 or 40 millions. The origin story for Iron Man, the first one, was like $120 million. So all of the origin stories they put more money into Marvel, so it's going to come out better quality. They had more money,
and I think that's
to
what
make more
I think
movies.
that's kind of what I'm trying to get at. It's like,
So
if-
of course
Yeah.
they're not gonna have as many origin story movies for DC. One, DC started later than Marvel did, so they didn't have the budget to do it. So they didn't have the budget to make as many origin movies, but still trying to keep up, because what they did was they made origin stories for Batman, they made origin stories for Superman, then they put those together to test run it. The budget for Superman versus Batman, the budget for that was 300 something million. So it was up there with the Avengers game, and of course it did well in the box office. It ended up making like $861 million back. So because of the origin stories that they put into the movie and the bigger budget they had, the movie naturally came out better.
Okay.
So go ahead.
it's just kind of like this. It's like it's simple as this though. It's just as simple as this. The origin stories, you have to put them out there. One, because when you put them all together, you don't have to spend that 5-7 minutes trying to cram in an origin story when you already have a full hour and 30 minutes.
Dre,
Roman,
tell me this, and this is what I'm trying to get to y'all. I think I kind of understand it because I was talking to D and I showed her some pictures, and I think I kind of get it now. If they had an origin story shot in the same way they shot that whole universe, do you think that would have been good origin stories to watch? Or would we be saying the same thing that we said about all the other origin stories? That the origin stories, that anything in that universe right now, how it's shot is trash.
Okay. Hold on. See, you're going too much in depth into what I'm talking about. I don't know what you and Dave are talking about, but what
No, it's not too much in depth. This is when I was saying it. This is what I meant when I was saying like the way they shot the universe in total. Even when it comes to Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, all of them. They're trash movies. Suicide Squad, Birds and Prey, whatever that her movie was. That whole nation, the way it's shot, trash. But the whole universe of Marvel is shot the same exact way, maybe with the little altering twists that they do, and it comes out beautiful. I think that's and then how they write it is trash. Like that's what I'm saying. Like even if they had origin stories, the movie would still be trash.
This is what I'm saying. I was just going on Justice League. And I said the reason why I thought Justice League didn't do well.
Yeah.
Because, listen, you can say how it was shot, you can say or whatever it was, but I guarantee you, if they would have had origin stories for those characters before putting them all in one, no matter if it was trash to you or not, that movie would have came out or sold way more better because, quote, you gotta make these origin movies, right? You're not gonna do it back to back. So time is gonna go, and as time keeps going on, it's gonna grow on people. Like for that Justice League was really just thrown to us. It was really just thrown to us, and for me, yeah. I watched the animated shit, so that was real live. Like I was like, oh shit, like yeah, I'm ready. First day it dropped, we in there. I'm not playing. So for when I got that joint, it was like yo, like. It felt rushed. It didn't feel right because for people who don't know, like they was talking about the Flash in there.
Oh shit! Hey, which one we talking about?
They had the whole Flash story wrong.
Oh yeah, we talking about that one. I was talking about both of them combined. Y'all wasn't talking about both of them.
No, bro. I know I was talking about Justice League
too. I agree with Jay when it comes to the backstories because not only does it give you that time to try to. You don't need to try to figure out or come up with some type of alternate story to the character. It also gives it, when it gets to that movie where they add all the characters in that one movie, you have more storylines to go off of. So you have a better chance of writing something that has better quality than just making up something on the spot.
I do want to know, like, and this is my honest opinion. I'm just trying to ask this one question. Dave, can you please answer it first? Because you and me, I feel like on the same page, right? Even if it had the backstory that everybody was saying, and it was shot the exact same way, do you think one, all the origin stories would have still did the way they did, besides Aquaman because he's beautiful, and two, do you think that basically Justice League would have still got good praise if it had the same exact movie but with added origin stories?
And they correct the minor little details that they missed out. I think bro, that would have been a good movie,
just change the minor details, bro.
If you have origin stories, backstories, I feel like that builds for a better Justice League
project.
Even if it's shot the same way and all that.
Thank you, bro.
Simply because, like Mook said, by you trying to cram origin stories of all these characters into that movie,
I get that. But that's gonna be the tweet. I'm already past that. I just want to know.
Okay.
Do you think?
Yes.
That,
I think
that,
yes.
You think?
Oh, we all agreed on that, Kyle. We all said that their screening could be way better. We always said that.
Yes, bro. You have time. Imagine. Okay, no. So counter to your question. If Marvel didn't put no origin stories out and then put Avengers out, would it still be as big as what it is?
Yes, exactly.
No. Absolutely.
No, because it wasn't built.
That's kind of
built.
I don't think that's kind of where I was going with the question, but I kind of get what you're coming from, right?
I don't think you see.
I'm kind of
I
getting
Cal,
on.
I get what
You get what I'm saying? Because even if they would have crammed Avengers, they would have made that same movie with no backstory. That movie would have been amazing.
No,
Yeah,
they
hell
no.
no.
You
wildin',
can't
bro.
make that same.
You
No,
trying to say DC is ass now at this point? Just say
No.
they just say they trash,
So
bro.
you telling me
Just
if
say
they didn't
trash.
drop,
I don't like DC. I don't like DC.
Avengers. If you're being real, if we're saying Avengers the way Avengers is shot versus how Justice League is shot, you don't think that Avengers
It
would do
would
better than
not.
Justice League with no backstories? Both of them didn't have backstories.
No, stop. It both.
Didn't
no,
Luke talk
stop.
about a
Yes.
budget, my nigga?
No, yes.
Didn't we just
If
talk
it would
about
do
this?
better than Justice League, but it would not be nowhere near as good as what it is now.
They wouldn't
would've-
have been able to make as many movies as they did.
Hey, hold on. I guarantee you, if they had backstories, Snyder wouldn't have made that cut. He wouldn't have had to. He wouldn't have.
Hey, question: How many people had movies? Like in that universe. Don't say Hawk, because Hawk was not in the universe.
All
So
of
how many people?
No.
had movies?
You going too?
And
Why you going too far in the universe, nigga? It's only like 6 of them in the Justice League or 5 of them. So go about who has origin
No,
story.
I'm asking you in Avengers. How many of them had an origin story in Avengers?
Oh, in Avengers. Okay,
Avengers.
Iron Man. Who else?
Iron
Yeah,
Man,
Hulk. You
Captain
said no,
America,
Hulk.
Thor,
Captain
Spider-Man,
America.
Black
Spider-Man did not
Panther.
have one, and he wasn't in the first
He
Avengers.
did.
Or he did
Bro, he has
He's not in the universe.
Avengers.
Stop
Same
it. He's
origin
not
story.
in the universe. Can we stop it? I said in the universe. That's how they shot it. If we said universe, we're gonna say universe.
Okay.
Universe.
Okay.
How is he?
Let me-
How
let me-
is he not in the
when I say-
universe?
When I say origin
How is he
story,
not in the
Calvin, I
universe?
don't know if you don't know what origin story means, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I just mean that the movie coming out about them and them only.
Okay.
That's it.
And what I said was origin. So origin, and in that universe. And this, you're gonna
Okay,
get why
so pause.
you're gonna get why
Are
I
you-
say this, bro. Just bear with me, Dre. You're gonna
Bro,
kind
he
of
just
see.
named like endless people. So what are you talking about?
Who did you name in that universe?
Hold on.
That had an origin
Are
story
you saying-
before Avengers.
That's it. Iron
Before
Man,
Avengers.
Captain America.
Okay,
you
before the
got
first event. Thor.
Black Panther. You got who else?
No, not before the
Thor.
first one. Not before the first one. Not before the first one.
No.
Calvin,
You talking about
I hear
before
what
the
you're saying.
first?
Listen,
Before the first?
Listen.
No, because I think
Avengers?
I think Dave is kind of understanding. If you're talking about in the universe,
bro.
yeah, Cap.
Captain
Go ahead.
America,
Mm-hmm.
Thor,
Thor, Iron
Mhm.
Man,
Iron Man.
and you said not
Hulk.
including Hulk.
Hawk was not in that. What's his name? Well,
In the
I
first
mean,
Avengers?
I guess
He was
I mean,
in the
he
universe.
was.
He
I
is
guess
in
you
the
can say he
universe.
was in the universe. I
He's
guess.
out and he's in the fucking jungle. He is in the
I
universe.
guess
Stop it.
they changed the way he looked. Well, go ahead.
And
else?
the Guardians of the Galaxy, but we didn't know. I mean, regular
They
viewers,
was
they wasn't inside the first Avengers. I think that's it. That's it.
But are those the main people in the
Yeah.
Avengers?
Okay.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? But okay, I see where you're going, Cal. I see where you're going. But listen, so that's their first Avengers, right? Now, do the second Avengers.
Uh huh.
All right.
Mhm.
Who was in that universe and had an origin story before the second Avengers came out and was in the second Avengers? And this is what I was getting at from the jump. Ant-Man,
Who?
Spider-Man. Then you had, of course, Thor. You
Man
had
was in the second Avengers.
at the end. Well, okay, I'm sorry.
Everybody
He
had
wasn't
an
in-
origin
he
story.
wasn't-
or at least
he
damn
wasn't
near
in the
everybody
second
had an origin
Avengers.
story.
He wasn't in the second Avengers, but the cutscene of his first movie put him in the second Avengers. Go back and watch the cutscene. So
Nah, I
he
know
wasn't in the
cutscene
second
you're
Avengers,
talking about.
but he was in the second Avengers. You know what I'm saying? That cutscene.
Mhm.
And if we're being real, those cutscenes tie the whole universe together. I'm gonna leave it at that.
So what,
what
so
I'm
who
saying
else
is,
who else had
it's the building blocks. It's the building blocks. So like you said, the first Avengers, only 4 or 5 characters had origin stories
It
before
was the
the first
same in the
Avengers.
second Avengers, though. Who else had
But-
who else had a movie in before the second Avengers?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man was
The
even in the
first-
universe in the second Avengers, bro. Stop it. He was in the third. Stop.
Bro,
How
the
many
niggas
Avengers
in
were
the
there?
movie.
It's 4.
He is
Yeah,
in the second one is the second,
The second one he
is,
goes against Ultron. Stop it, bro.
He wasn't. You're right. He wasn't in the second one.
But
he had his origin. He had his origin story before the second one came out.
He got it.
He
He
was in the
got his
third one,
origin
you're right.
story after he went into Civil War. That was Captain America's movie.
Yeah.
So a lot of these movies
You're
that you're
saying-
talking about was Captain
You're
America's
saying
movie.
you said Spider-Man had his origin story in Captain
After
America.
Captain America.
Can I
after
say
Captain
something real
America. It was
quick?
literally after Captain America movie.
Go ahead,
Go
man.
ahead.
Go ahead.
So you said you weren't including Hulk into that.
I mean, I do because technically speaking, in Iron Man, the first movie at the end, you know that Fury was talking about the Hawk. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You know what he's talking about, bro. So I kind of just was just like, okay, I guess I'll throw him in there. But they don't. He's not shot the same way, right? So I kind of feel like it would be saying like, okay, that what's his name? Christian Bale's Batman is the same as Ben Affleck's Batman when they're shot totally different. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say that he didn't. It's not to me. It's not a proper send off. You know what I'm saying? We didn't really understand this Hawk as a person because we don't understand why does Hawk be able to talk and why does Hawk like do the things that Hawk was able to do. That's not the reason why.
Whoa,
But you gotta get that. You get it.
They
throughout.
explained it.
Yeah, throughout.
I was gonna say
throughout
they
the
explain
series.
it. You get it,
But not in
throughout,
the
and
first one though.
But that's not bad. They explain it throughout it.
Yeah. Okay. So how many? So
You
if
can't
we're
down them for
going
doing that.
right? In the first Justice League, right? The first one was the first Justice League, whatever you want to call it. Like, I can understand why y'all say what y'all said, right? But if we're being honest, 3 out of how many? Let's go 2.5 out of what was it? 5 of them were introduced, right? But if we're talking about the Avengers, Hawkeye and Black Widow didn't even have anything.
They haven't. Hawkeye
Yeah,
and
so-
Black Widow haven't
I
had
kinda
the
feel
Black
like-
Widow. Black Widow has hers coming out now.
Yes, but this is
But
not.
if you
I'm
really-
talking about then, though. I'm talking about the impact of then versus
I get that, but how big of an impact did she have in the Avengers?
I mean, a big one. A big one. In the movie, a big one. Everybody loves her. Stop playing. How does she get her own movie if she don't have a big impact? You're muted. Can y'all hear?
I know I'm muted. I had to get it out. She had a big impact in the outcome and the results of what's happening in the movie. Yes or no?
Yeah, because without her
Everybody
dying,
loved
without her dying, y'all don't get a Soul Stone. I don't think that's not a big impact. She killed herself so everybody else can't have a chance. Is that not a big impact?
She did, but her origin movie was already being previewed.
Because she's
It's
a
not like it
big impact. Bro, the girl
But
been
so
in there
what did they
since, like,
do? So what did
Iron
they
Man
do?
1.
They said we need her to be a big impact. So because she needs to be a big impact in this movie, let's get her origin story ready. Let's start previewing her origin story before this movie comes out. Because they have to get ready for the second saga. Of course, she's a big impact in that last movie. She's a key piece to the second saga.
Wait, hold on.
So now they have her origin story coming out, bro.
I think she.
They still previewed it before the Avengers came out.
All I'm saying is this, Cal, man. If you as a viewer can't respect getting a collaboration of people, and you don't have an origin story, rather than having an origin story all before you do the collaboration, it makes it 10 times better. Whatever the screen is, bro. All I'm saying is it's gonna make it 10 times better because even if we would got an origin story for Cyborg and Flash,
Yeah.
the movie would have been 10 times better because now we know what's going on. Because when I saw the Cyborg joint, I'm like, man, he play football? What happened? How did he get like this?
I'm not lying. I do agree with. I'm not. So the thing is, I don't want you to think I'm ever disagreeing with you. I'm not. All I'm saying, I'm just bringing debate, right? This is, the show. I'm trying to get y'all point of views. I'm grabbing y'all point of views. That's pretty much it.
Man,
The movie gonna be better if it had the origin story. That's knowledge. But I'm just saying, even if it had an origin story, I think the movie is just bad overall. But my also was saying was
that was my
compared
point.
to
That
Marvel
was my point,
versus, I know that's why I was agreeing with you.
My
Compared to
point
Marvel,
is that a movie can
they
have
didn't
a
have
bad.
that many. They didn't have that many origin stories as we thought in the first Avenger. They really did not.
It
At the end of
didn't.
the day,
But all
bro,
the characters,
all the
characters
origin
in the
stories.
first
They didn't have
Avengers
that
had an
many.
origin story. All
They
the
didn't
characters
have
in the
that
first
many, but
Avenger
they
had an
had the
origin
main
story.
characters.
Name a character
I-
in the first Avengers that
said
did
what?
not have an origin story. Name a character in the first Avengers that did not
Black
have an
Widow,
origin
Hawkeye.
story.
Black Widow, Hawkeye.
They
The new
weren't main pieces. You
But they're
seen them
in
probably
the
3
Avengers.
times.
They're
The
part
main
of the
piece,
Avengers.
Calvin.
Yes, man.
All right, bro.
They're part of the
On this note,
Avengers.
they
You said
they
what?
weren't
How
main
do you
pieces.
get part of the Avengers if they're not a main
What's
piece?
it called? They had cameos in the movie.
Okay,
Bro. It wasn't a
so Nick
big deal.
Fury. So now Nick Fury isn't important
Yeah,
because he
she's
didn't create these Avengers.
Bro. So no,
If you
I
just put
personally
up Nick
think-
Fury
Nick
out of
Fury
nowhere.
need his own
I-
origin story.
exactly. No, I personally
But-
think Nick Fury
No,
needs his
he
own
does
origin
not.
story. I do.
Look.
I think he does.
Look,
I want to see.
You're agreeing with
how
me?
he-
You're
Hey, hold on,
agreeing.
yeah, hold on.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
I want to
It's-
hear. Oh, go ahead.
nah, you go ahead.
I think Nick Fury is supposed to have his own origin story because I want to see. And they explained it a little
But
bit.
they be hoeing them, and it still works though.
Hold on. They explained it a little bit. They explained how the Avengers came about with Nick Fury. You know what I'm saying? They did do that. Me personally, I want to see Nick Fury's origin story because I know that there's more. Because I read the comics, I know that there's more to Nick Fury than the
He a
Avengers.
dog. He's a dog.
I know that. So me personally, I want his origin story. Now, are they going to do it? I just don't think it was part of the first saga. The first saga is main characters, your most beloved characters. This second saga,
Right.
I think they have a
So
Nick Fury
question.
movie in the
So
works.
question. So if we're talking about main characters, obviously they thought that Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman was the main characters, right?
And what?
In Justice League.
Nigga, Flash 2 and Cyborg.
Obviously, what you're saying
They-
to me
they know.
is what I'm
And
telling you.
Aquaman.
No,
They-
I'm literally telling you what they thought.
Hold on, bro. They were all part of the Justice League.
Yes, and all of them are part of Avengers, but they're not the main characters based on what y'all telling me, right? Because the niggas that did not get the origin story are not important.
Oh my god, bro.
I'm not. I'm saying yes.
Say it.
I agree with you,
Of
Calvin.
course, they're
Thank you.
more
I agree with
important,
you.
bro.
I
But
agree
you
with you.
have
So they don't need a backstory
you
for
have
it to be good.
superheroes that don't
Because
have
the
an
people that
origin
had a
story.
backstory
So where they come
already had
from?
one.
So
How do we
it's-
know that?
so
How,
there's
how do
only
we know?
three- there's
How
only
do we know that
three.
the Flash dad died? Huh? How do you know that? Oh, you just gonna say, oh, he just died?
I'm gonna tell you how
No,
you know.
bro, you
I'm
need
gonna tell
origin
you.
stories,
I'm
bro.
gonna tell you how you're gonna get it. You're gonna get that 5-minute clip because he's not important, and then you're just gonna throw it in there.
So do you
Because he's not
really agree? Do you really think that Flash is not an important piece?
No,
Okay.
I'm not.
So,
But I'm
then
getting- I'm getting
that's
to
their
the-
issue. So then that's their issue. So then that's the issue. Their issue is that they think that Batman, they only gave origin stories to 3 people,
To the-
and they aren't the
four.
only. They,
4.
they
But
aren't.
yeah, 3.
They
it's four.
aren't the important. They aren't the important
They're not important.
characters in that universe. There are
And
other
that's what
characters
I'm-
in that universe who are more important. Okay,
And
that's
that's why I
not what
say
you were
they-
saying. That's not what you were saying
listen.
at first.
I'm saying the way it was shot is still trash because you had a movie, Batman versus Superman, right? Is a prequel to what? The Justice League, right? That means they had their own movie beforehand, right? And they still were trash. Batman versus
using the
Superman wasn't a
way-
prequel.
Using the word the way they were shot. That's not the correct term. Please stop
Look
using
up. Okay, can you please look up Doomsday in Batman versus Superman?
When you say
Batman versus Superman, Doomsday.
when you say the way they were shot,
Yes.
that is going to trigger camera angles and that it was just a badly filmed movie.
Which
That's
it
not
was as
gonna make-
well.
It can be a badly filmed movie, and it because it's a key piece to the universe, it's still needed, and it's still the universe is still do good. It's not about the fact that was a badly filmed movie. It's about the fact that universe is trash because they did not include key pieces to that universe.
All right, since you
We
said
gon-
the
we
universe
gon-
is trash. Hold on, I got one more piece. Since you said the universe is trash, Suicide Squad, right?
Yes.
It's in the same universe, but it uses different people.
Yes.
Harley Quinn has his own movie, and it gives her a backstory in the first one. Why did the second
Yep.
Harley Quinn movie suck?
Because they put that Harley Quinn movie too soon.
Too soon?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if that's what you think.
Iron Man 2, or is it 3? How many Iron Mans were done before the first Avengers?
2.
2. And why is that? The first Iron Man, you have the backstory of his life, his family, and how he got to become Iron Man. And what was the second Iron Man about?
The second Iron Man was about how he. I remember that's the one where the little Mandarin dude blew up his home.
Mm-hmm. So that's where he got.
I think the
That's where
second
he-
movie. I think the second Iron Man, he was in the middle of building Ultron.
That's exactly, and that's where he got his technology to better that Iron Man suit. Boom. How many Captain Americas were made before the first Avengers?
1.
How many Thors were made before the first Avengers?
1.
How many Hawks were made before the first Avenger?
Stop using Hawk. It's not even the same Hawk, bro.
No, bro. It's
The
That's
movie,
like
but that
one.
movie only came out a year before Avengers came out. So
one. How many? So those are the main people. You know what I'm saying? With the exception of Iron Man, there's only one movie before that first Avengers, and it was origin movies introducing their characters before that first Avenger came out. Harley Quinn is not the center of the Marvel universe. I mean, the DC universe.
Universe.
We can argue that Iron Man is the center of
the only reason
Marvel
they gave him
universe.
2 movies is because he was a part of making the Avengers.
He is the one of the centerpieces, or the centerpiece. We can argue that Iron Man is the centerpiece to the Avengers. That's why he got 2. There was no reason to give Harley Quinn 2 movies before Suicide Squad. No reason at all.
You talking about after Suicide? You talking about another movie after Suicide Squad?
You said she had 2 movies before Suicide Squad.
No, she had one movie after. I said, why did she do bad? The one movie after Suicide Squad. She only had one.
Oh, I thought you said she had 2. I was going to say
I was saying Suicide Squad. They used it as her origin to see, like, to kind of get. Into
okay, well then
depth.
that's the issue,
And
that she
then-
didn't have her own origin movie.
She
And
did.
then- so what was
It was supposed to be this one, like her new breakout role of being like a star.
which is the second Harley Quinn, right?
It's a first Harley Quinn movie by herself, but the second of that universe with her in it.
Right. So they put out a movie with her in it before they put out her origin movie.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
And the origin movie was not even in the works when that movie came out. Correct or incorrect?
Possible. I would say
So,
this. Most of the
my best
time-
comparison to that is Black Widow. My best comparison to that is Black Widow. Black Widow was
would
in an
compare
Avengers
none.
movie before.
I would compare none. I would definitely not compare any Marvel movie to DC. And this is what I was trying to. I thought you would be on my back, like have my back on this. Like DC movies are just boo boo. It's plain and simple, bro. It doesn't matter if you have a backstory or whatever. Wonder Woman has 3 movies, and they're what? Besides the first one.
I agree, bro. I
agree.
agree.
So
what
that's
I'm saying
all I was
is-
getting at. Like,
But what I'm saying is the movie can be boo boo, and the universe be so good that it don't matter if it's a boo boo movie because the universe is great. And I use the example
Yes.
of Hulk.
yes, I do think that they can happen.
And my issue
Iron
is
Man.
not with the movies. My issue is with the universe, and I've been saying that from the jump. They are using this universe. They're using the DC universe wrong. That's my issue. They do an amazing job they do an amazing
why
job
I
in the
was-
animation,
Oh, you get what
but
I'm
in the
saying, though.
movies they do
You
it
get what I'm
wrong. It's
saying?
not because
They do it wrong.
it's not because of how they're shot though. It's because
So-
of how they're piecing the universe together. It has nothing to do with how they filmed the movie. It's how they're piecing the universe together.
So you're
The
telling me
universe
you
don't
don't
make
have.
sense
So you're telling me
at all.
that if you had the Joker movie, right?
Which one?
The Joker movie. There's only one Joker
Which one?
movie.
Which one?
The Joker movie. It's only one Joker movie. I keep saying it. The Joker movie. It's that's the title. The one that just came out. If you put that Joker and take Heath Ledger out and put him in that universe with Christian Bale, would it match?
No.
It wouldn't match.
Nope.
You don't think they can go coexist together?
Nope.
Dre?
It's
They're very similar.
Bro.
They're almost about it.
I don't think he's crazy enough. I don't know.
This is an origin story, right? So we're going to go crazy.
Yeah, this is the origin story because we were getting to how he got to be that ultimate person. But
this is what I say to that those people, right? That Batman and that Joker can fit into Watchmen universe, right? They could. It's shot exactly the same realistic aspects.
That Joker,
people don't have
that Joker. I don't.
I love that Joker, by the way. Yes, it can. It did.
Can that Joker fit?
It can. Not into that bullshit animation. That little the Justice. I'm talking about.
So you don't think you don't think Heath Ledger can fit into Watchmen better?
Keith, yes, he can. 100%. I'm not. That's not my point.
Okay, so
he's out 45.
My point is, I'm trying to put 3 movies together.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to put 3 movies together.
I get, but I feel like you're putting the wrong Joker. I get that, but I feel like you're putting the wrong Joker in there. That's why I don't match for me.
I mean, even if you put the other Joker, you kind of get my point.
If
They're shot similar.
Put the other
if they would
Joker
have went that style,
yes,
it would have been an amazing movie.
It would have been an amazing movie, but I still would have had an issue with the universe. My issue is not with me, bro.
I mean, that's fine. I get your issue.
Not with the movie.
No. I get your issue. I'm just saying my issue.
It would have been an amazing movie, yes, but that universe is still trash. It's not pieced together right. And that's what I've been saying this whole time. This whole time, bro. You can have good movies, you can have bad movies within the universe. You know what I'm saying? I personally don't like Deadpool 2 that much. I love the first Deadpool. You know what I'm saying? But that
don't universe is not even the same universe as the other ones in though.
You're right. In the
that universe is what Wolverine, the last Wolverine.
You're right. In the movies, it's not, and it blows me. You know what I'm saying? Because it really is the same universe.
It is, but
if
they're
you're
not
being real. It's the same universe.
It is, but it's different worlds. So it's not.
Yeah.
No, it's not even different worlds. It's not even different worlds.
Yeah, they're the same world.
It's not even. They're the same world, Dre. They're the same time. They're the same time frame. All that.
If you see Deadpool 2, you'll see the Avengers, the old school.
The old school Avengers uniforms, the costumes.
What they call
the X-Men.
The young X-Men. You'll see them.
You'll see the young X-Men, but you'll also watch this. You'll also see the old Avengers outfits. Go watch Deadpool 2 and then go watch the original Avengers animation.
Yeah.
And then go back and watch X-Men and see the X-Men uniforms.
Oh yeah, they definitely have
the Avengers. It's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? They're the same universe, same world.
But they're not.
But
that's all I gotta say.
But hear me out. This is what I have to say. You always say, well, they dumbed down DC, you know what I'm saying? They took and made it for kids. Marvel had that decision.
They
didn't
go for
stay
it.
True to the comics? They didn't go for it. But why is it that their universe is still together? They got a better universe. That's all I gotta say. We're gonna end the show with that. You know what I'm saying? DC universe is trash. That's the issue with DC. Their universe is trash. Abstract art that didn't come together. F DC. We love Marvel. So with that being said, thank y'all for tuning in to another show. Throw some D's on them. We can get out of here. We see y'all on Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Who is this? I don't even know who Cuz is. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, thank y'all for tuning in. And we're going to holler at y'all later. Y'all have a good night. And see y'all on Thursday. You feel me?
You can't see him, I work like it's nighttime.
No, you not playing that Jake, boy. That Jake.